Presidential aspirant on the United Democratic Forum Party, Musalia Mudavadi, was meeting officials of the National Council of Churches of Kenya. NCCK has planned to hold meetings with all presidential aspirants aimed at engaging them in dialogue and secure their commitment to ensuring a peaceful election. And with the courts expected to make a ruling over the election date on the 30th of this month, Mudavadi said although he was prepared for the polls whenever they are called, he will not support any move to drag the election until August next year.
I think in the minds of all Kenyans, very, very reluctantly, they are prepared to live, in my view, with a March date. Anything beyond March, I think, will be really pushing the Kenyans over the cliff.
NCCK accepted the March 4th date that was issued. I think the political class should appreciate Kenyans will be very impatient if there is any attempt to move that date any further.
While supporting the initiative by the NCCK, Mudavadi said that whether or not he is elected president, he was willing to work with a successful presidential aspirant for the sake of the country's development. Meanwhile, presidential aspirant on the NARC Kenya party ticket, the Shogo MP Martha Karua, has called for the prosecution of Housing Assistant Minister Margaret Wanjiru and permanent secretaries who have allegedly been irregularly allocated houses constructed by the National Housing Corporation, which is under the ministry. Karua, who wound up her campaigns in the larger Mount Kenya region, addressed rallies in Tharaka Nithi County, where she accused Housing Minister Soita Shitanda of applying double standards in dealing with corruption issues in his ministry.
Ikiambiwa ni ya mnyonge, katibu hawezi kuwa nini? Mnyonge. Awache kutuambia na kujificha na managing director. Tunataka wachunguzwe, kujulikane ni kwa nini, na kama sera ziliruhusu nyumba za wanyonge kuuziwa wale wako na mishahara ya juu.
Elsewhere, Justice Minister Eugene Wamalwa, who intends to vie for the presidency on a new Ford Kenya party ticket, received a boost Wednesday after Tip political party, led by former Kibwezi MP Kalembendile, announced its support for his bid. While receiving the Tip officials at the new Ford Kenya offices, Wamalwa dismissed reports that he was one of the alleged State House projects and that his main intention was to split the Western region votes.
NFK and TNA are going to work together as we go into this election. And today, the second party that we are engaging is that of TIP, led by Honorable Kalembendile.
In fact, katika viongozi wale ambao wanasimama viti vya urais, ni yeye mtu wa kwanza kusema kwamba yeye anataka kusimama angalie maslahi ya Wakenya. Hataki kusimama kwa sababu ya kupinga mtu fulani asije kwa kiti.
And still in Nairobi County, the executive and the legislature appear to be on the coalition course over the new budget-making process as stipulated under the Constitution. Prime Minister Odinga, who is also seeking the presidency on an ODM party ticket, faulted the new budget-making process, saying it gives too much power to MPs to summon ministers and their technocrats, yet it is the role of the executive to formulate the annual estimates.
That is not the work of Parliament. It's not the work of Parliament. That is the work of the executive. And we can only ask for what we actually do have in the kitty. And that information resides in the executive, not in Parliament. But I'm saying that we need to have a meeting later on to discuss how, going forward, we are going to deal with this issue of budget making.
Odinga made the remarks at a forum attended by permanent secretaries aimed at discussing ways of ensuring proper utilization of monies allocated in the budget to different ministries and government departments at the KICC. Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka meanwhile took time to pay tribute to the fallen Ghanaian leader John Atta Mills at the Nairobi Embassy. Chris Thairu, Citizen Live at 9.